Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary Amenmesse Let's Play as we continue for episode 3 from turn 15. Now last time we just got settled in our two provinces, we did some development, we saved up some gold for a very powerful ambition that we're going to cash out on. Essentially we get plus 10 diplomatic bonus, except for bartering deals, which I think actually only means trade deals. And we offer something, they offer something, if we, as in resources on both sides. If we actually get something like a positive non-aggression, I should be able to get things back as long as it's not a trade. So it's sort of like a gift. They have a lot of gold and bronze. Yeah, the values don't, the bonus does not disappear, it seems. I can't get 50 gold, but let's say we get 40 gold and maybe like 50 bronze on top of that. Is that too much? 25 bronze. I prefer nice even numbers, but it seems like we're not going to get that. This is perfectly fine. All right, we're going to cash out on this then. We're basically gonna do a lot of deals then. Wow. Everyone's positive. We gotta be careful with a couple deals we don't want. We don't want to deal with Kawa because we're attacking them first. Napata, we probably don't want to deal with them. Are they faction strength number 1? How? They have 2 food regions and 1 gold region.
Gold pain doesn't make you a prince.
A little scared. Not gonna lie, a little scared. You're generous.
A deal is a deal. Son of the sands.
We can basically lock it in with all our neighbors and whatnot.
Gold pain doesn't make you a prince.
Right, if we actually sign this deal with them, I don't even have to worry about losing this. Maybe I might even get this, but that might just be really overextending ourselves. They offer stone. We need stone. We need so much stone. Then we'll even it out with food.
That will work.
Who's next?
I will unite my people. All will. Well, what can I do for you?
Also give me like stone. That ambition is amazing. Especially for us, since we have so much gold to begin with anyways.
We have reached.
Now we can take these resources to continue finishing most of our buildings.
I will. How could I not admire such resplendence?
He is only really offering food. That's okay too. We're about to go to war. We're going to be exhausting our food resources pretty quick. So if he only wants to offer food, we'll take it.
Egypt will. I will
The
Uhen?
fire of Nubia. To what do I
This
owe a
is...
visit from the
Wait, did we not accidentally... Yeah, Kawa's still here. Napata's still here.
To what do
Yeah,
I owe a
Uhen
visit
first.
from the Viceroy of Kush?
No, you have a lot of stone. Right, he has a stone mine. 197, 5, 3, 4.
We can do well.
We bow no more.
Working together,
Test
we can
ret.
expand our horizons.
We still prefer gold.
I will make it.
I will unite. How can we help each other? Egypt will prosper. Son of the Sun.
I mean, technically, we don't want to fight both. They have 5 territory, yet their rating is 14. How is this faction
Death
rating
to my
1?
enemies.
How many armies do they have? Do I really need to be worried here?
The fire. To what do I owe a visit from the Viceroy of Kush?
Yeah, we're gonna take them first and then worry about the fact that we have a deal with them later.
A windfall.
All right, I mean, it's pretty clear what we want to do with them. Any other type of deals we can squeeze through now?
In the name of duty.
I believe we technically
I will listen.
still get 10-point bonus. It's just not enough.
All will remember me.
Our 2 wars.
For Pharaoh's glory.
Miam is the one that's kind of
I
close.
will carve out a legacy.
Let us talk then. I am
This is
sure
with
there is
10
much to say.
points. I could throw him like... No, this is too much already. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Oh, they're happy to do... Oh, we get 10 points per deal? I see. Yeah, but the military access is just too much, asking for too much. But this means... I don't know what resources they actually want. I don't want to give bronze. 1,000 stone? Resource-wise, they're pretty tough here. Even with this setup.
I fight for Egypt. Gold is not the answer to everything, Amenmesse.
Did he just say gold is not the answer to everything? How about now? Alright, we're not spending 1,000 gold on them. Especially since we're not involved in the war against Kawa yet. We're gonna get increased wood and then get our second god dedication slot. I did get the second tier, so we could devote a general for the bonus. I'm not sure how flexible it is to remove generals, which is why I'm a little hesitant right now to assign potentially our faction leader into this role, since it's more of a range army and these bonuses are not very range friendly. This is why I'm not convinced, but still looks pretty good.
I will take what is owed to me by any means.
These are the units we're trying to accumulate.
Awaiting the soldiers of fortune.
Oh, before we recruit them,
Beware my wrath.
we're gonna rush this. I know we don't have enough workforce to get this building going, but still, we're just gonna rush it to flex a little. Yeah, I think we're just gonna save up the workforce to build it next turn. Yes, technically we didn't need to rush it. Oh, we have so much gold. Gotta spend that thing somewhere. Like here.
The might of
We
Nubia.
cannot claim on March, so we're not going to be able to make it this turn, but we'll get there next turn. Our neighbor was showing signs of going towards it. Oh, we have 2 deals that expired. We locked in non-aggression pacts with both. So it's safe.
Ever wise.
I guess we do recruit these.
I spend my gold wisely.
Now, we did mention the recruiting in both locations, but I realized the problem here is we wouldn't be able to get the better units here since they don't have any recruitment buildings. We can get some very basic ones, which could still be okay, but probably not worth it. So we'll probably just get one really beefed up army, get a second general, grab the troop that we currently have, right? We have troops that are not that great.
Be welcome in the court of Meneptah.
I'm going to save these 60
of the gods.
for when I actually need something from him. I'm assuming he's not going to die. Because technically we're paying 4 actions to get 3 back.
Pleasant conversations are few and far between at court.
It's not the greatest math, but we'll be able to do 3 turns of that, and then we might still have to use that action. We're still thinking about getting more cheap spearmen for next year as well, because I don't know if we get all the recruitments done in this turn. We have stone now. We have stone. So much stone. Alright, gold production increases in both locations, I think, is a must. We're basically a faction that's running on gold. I don't really care about legitimacy at this point. I'm not really going for the crown. We haven't really looked at the power of the crown. Pharaoh's still alive. He has 69 legitimacy. Someone to hit 53 to become a pretender faction, and that could trigger a civil war. We are pretty low on the list, 33. Eventually he will die and that will open up the slot, and then we all become pretenders while we have to raise our legitimacy. But we can do so through like expansion, other methods. I don't really want to waste outpost slots for legitimacy at this point. We can see all the Egyptian factions. Shrine. Let's do this. And then I don't think this is going to be a frontier territory. We should be able to expand up pretty easily. So just trying to boost our gold income. Food, stone. We should have plenty of bronze. Oh, wow. Already here.
I heed only destiny.
I didn't even see.
Come, let us see what negotiation brings.
Alright, we are going to pay him off then. I believe it took 1,000 gold. Oh no, less than that. 800 gold. We can throw in a little bit of stone. We have a huge stone income. It's not a little stone, it's a lot of stone. Very expensive, but to us, what, 3 turns, maybe 4 turns of gold income. Yeah, we can alter the ratio a little bit. Wood as well. Yeah, take it all. Yeah. It'd be nice if we can balance it. I guess gold is the one we don't really need, so it's okay if we save on these and alright, sorry your army came a long way for all your troubles.
How delightful.
We're paying him off. I don't want to deal with that. That means we have 1 war left. They never oh, never mind. They are close to us, so it makes sense they came this way. Okay, we signed a non-aggression with them off of that as well, so we should be okay. Let's end turn, I think. Alright, expedition has arrived at the Western Deserts. Here's our artifact. We can bring this back as an item. Reduce upkeep for melee infantry. Pretty good. Alright, they don't value our food at all. Instead of 10, it's worth 5 here. They do like the bows and the sword, and we'll offer all these up. So we have 75 to spend in this market. Now, as much as I like this weapon, I don't think it's that useful for us. Or it's not weapons, it's an artifact. We are here to gather resources to trade for our next step. They also have oasis fruit, that's why. So this can be traded into an item as well. This is just a province effect. This we can return back for food. We're here for these goods. They are all very pricey, or pricier than I thought. Like, that's super expensive. We're not seeing the fair price as well, because it's red. I'm trying to see if I can find a... I mean, I want both of these, but then we're at 25, which is already kind of a bad state. I can give up a fruit to pick up 2 of these. I don't want the bronze ingots. It feels kind of bad. We need to get more weapons from war and then use those, basically. Alright, conclude dealings. We got ourselves a granite block, stone block, and stone statues. And then we're gonna go cash it out here. At least these 2. And see what they have to offer. And then we can cash the stone statue here and then come home after that.
Viceroy of Kush.
There's a very difficult way to look at the garrison.
Driven by injustice.
These units are cheap. These units are expensive. We're going to swap them to lower our upkeep as we continue to recruit.
Rightful heir of Egypt. Your rewards will be great. Never falter. It's ours now.
New god discovered in this area. We have a new province, essentially. I think it's Osiris. Just looking at the icon. Yep. Charge bonus. Melee defense for all units. I mean, it's pretty good. This actually kind of fits our army. Current one. Melee defense. I think we actually want one of these. We want to worship Osiris in the future.
I will triumph.
We're not going to be greedy and push farther up. Oh, they already took it. That's fine. We're happy with this piece. A little bit of bronze. Probably going to set it up as a defensive station. Getting the new god is definitely helpful as well. Yeah, now once this army kind of hits max, we trade the units. All the bad unit goes to a new general, and then 2 armies goes down. We fight this faction who supposedly super strong. Meanwhile, let's see. We will need a 3rd general to come out about that time. I know that it's like, do we have enough food for that? Not sure. Fort. I think we can build a fort here. Well, actually, I kind of want the fort close by to shuffle units. Or actually, Let's just pick the middle ground.
Rich beyond measure.
I am the soul of Ra, and this is the heart of all Egypt.
I don't actually think recruitment's going to go that deep into next year, so we're just going to go slow.
I knew there was a reason I liked you.
We're gonna spend it,
Firstborn son.
and then we get an extra rank up. Running out of workforce here. I think we'll just save workforce until we can pick up the next tier upgrade. We have the resources now. Get us more building slots. These might be jumping for the next upgrade once we get the next tier, but we might wait for this one. But aside from that, I think we're good. We might want to look at the map to see if the one faction we're still at war with is sailing down to get to us. Ambitions. 6 units of native types, tier 3 or 4. That's exactly what we're trying to get right now with the Spearmen. So this actually works quite well for us. We get 10 turns of reduce recruitment costs, increase replenishment, decrease upkeep. That actually might be super good. Yeah, that might be what we want. Construct a resource building for wood. Don't really care about that. Getting more food also helps. But I think reducing upkeep by 25% also kind of helps with the food situation. So this is ideal, actually. We'll have that next turn as well, so we can cycle through
Royal Prince.
these a little quicker. Before we click these,
I'll
though,
spare no expense on quality.
still have the cheap guy. Throw in an expensive one.
People will rejoice in my administration.
Yeah, that is enough to hit the requirement for the ambition. So that's quite quick. Yeah, we have the workforce. If we just wait one turn, we would have enough to upgrade this. So we just wait. It's nice to see this bouncing back. Happiness is still just nowhere close. Alright. Give ourselves some more bronze. We're going to build up quite a reservoir. Not going to go for the standard recruitment station here. I think we might have different... Oh no, still Nubian local native units, so it's still the same. Not going to overinvest on this side, just because there's a good chance we might lose it. That is waiting to... We could also wait here. It will take us 2 turns. There's a lot of things we didn't build yet. 5. Wow, that's a lot of idle workforce.
I'll pave my path in gold.
We want this so we can get this. Yeah, this is also 5, right? Yeah. This is probably the most urgent here, which also means we should wait a turn. Please, no one
I
lose.
have a good feeling about
No one lose your
friend.
jobs. One of them's plotting against. He's plotting against him because he can't plot against himself. He's plotting against the Pharaoh. Is he trying to kill the Pharaoh? Assassinate's possibility? Highly doubt it, though. Yeah, we're good. We also get the Bazaar next turn as well. Recruitment is on. Food is positive, and the recruitment discount would be nice, too. What are you doing in my land? Okay, he's going back to his land. Still trespassing. Alright, Shemsuhor. And we also nailed our ambition.
I just need to line the right pockets.
And you can see the upkeep reduction is helping out tremendously as well. Expedition hit our location. Let's do this first. You can see the inflated value. We paid 30 for this. We're now getting 45. We paid 15 for this. Now we're getting 25. So 10 extra on this side, 15 extra on this side. And we can trade for the goods here. Each location have one of these items that we can get. This is recruitment cost discount for chariots. Outpost construction time decrease. Movement at sea. It's nice. It's nice. I don't know if I want that. But we're dumping this. We're dumping these. Food has also returned to full value here. We might as well dump this as well because we're not coming back with the food. That's not why we sent them out. Influence for 6 turns. Stone income plus 300. Oh, forever? Do we get plus 300 stone per turn forever? Or is it just... I don't know. Maybe one time for 40? That's not a good deal. 6 turns of 10% resources. So a full year of 10% additional resources from a province. Construction minus 10%. 300 gold. It's a good deal because I think the bows that we brought were 30 wood for 10 points. So we're getting the same 10 point back and we're kind of doubling the wood that we brought out. 20 for 100 wood, but the other bonuses are more enticing here. 5 for 20. This is the best deal, I think. 10 for 60. 10 for 80 food. This is like multiplying, doubling our food here with the herd of cattle and the trees. That might be what we do. Just grab some resources back. I'm not sure if I want this item yet. I mean, eventually we'll come back. You know, we'll be trading throughout the game. Yeah, we have enough to empty both of these out. And then with 15 here, we probably have to give some back. Everything is a nice even number, which is... Take back a stone, give them back a cow. I mean, I think I need the food. This is like a 4,800 food boost when we get back. Something like this. I don't want this, even though it's a nice even number for us. Alright, we're headed down here. Get rid of our stone statue and see whatever else we can get here. They have other items beyond these. And the main thing is we want to go home. Alright, that's all done.
Amenmesse, you'll be agents of my retribution. Awaiting the soldiers of fortune. I'll pay any price for victory.
17 units. We should summon a general about next turn. Yeah, this was our big construction turn.
Decisions will be made and taxes taken.
I don't want this position. I like our position, so we're not hopping over. They both failed. I don't know if that's applied right away.
Viceroy of Kush.
No, it's still the same
spend
price.
my gold wisely.
Okay with the outposts.
I stand strong.
New faction.
Maybe I should cut off your head.
We are doing really good on resources. But at this point, maybe stone? Or maybe gold first? We get 100 stone. Oh, he only has 126. I don't need bronze. I'll do that.
Deal.
I will unite my... All will Warrior!
All right,
What
it's positive
could a
now.
wretch like you have to offer? Egypt will...
Alright, we're out of all our wars, and
Pharaohs. I will carve out
we
a
saved one
legacy.
faction. They're getting a little weaker. Don't know how they're so strong. We will keep our action. 50 gold just isn't enough to entice us anymore. Oh, Tesseret has become the High Priest. Okay. We might build some shrines in the future, but not right now. She has a lot of legitimacy. That we can do something about. I can maybe try to steal her legitimacy, I think. So let's do discredit. We'll start it right away. And every turn, we'll use our court action to increase the rank of this and thus the success chance.
Endlessly wealthy.
Okay, so food, it's going to be pressured first. 2 workforce. We'll build one of these when we get another workforce. Yeah, there's just not much to build here. Take forever to get the growth up as well. There's almost no production as well. We could slap a shrine, try to
Serenity
fix
hides
that.
only ignorance.
Happiness bleeding is also going to be a problem. We might need to build some of those buildings, or we might just let a rebellion happen.
Driven by injustice. Worldly warrior.
So cheap. The price reduction kicked in.
Your rewards will be great.
Okay, so that'll be 8. That's 2 more turns. Oh, we can call him. Try a different build.
The might of Nubia.
More resilient to heat. Nubian units.
I will do great things.
Kush Knight. These are Nubian recruits.
Nubian glory.
So as we move out...
Change
Alright, these
is
are
coming to
Nubian
this land.
longbowmen. We'll keep recruiting for those.
The might of Nubia.
We're gonna move out to war next turn. Yeah. Don't worry about our food. Once the caravan comes back, we pick up a huge deposit of food from the cattle herds. $10,000 gold. Gold prestige 3 plus 15 per deal making. I'm tempted. We're very far away. We're making about 1,000. We'll take 3 turns. We're about 2 turns to get to 3,000, and then it's going to be 23 turns away for this, so we can't make it. Oh, the monument? Oh. That is good. Monument's just a outpost. This is really good. Yeah, the diplomacy thing we just can't get, like, we just can't get it done.
Rightful heir of Egypt.
All right. Dump our guys. Get our good guys back. And then we dump 2 more. This is kind of the throwaway place. We're gonna build a monument here. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, province. Someone else, or the other faction, built it already in this area.
People will rejoice in my administration.
We have more empty slots on this side. We'll temporarily build a monument here. We can always tear it down afterwards. There must be some other way for us to get the happiness up.
The sun shines on me.
Alright, we first get into position. We can go pray first, actually.
Aid me
Bonus
in my
melee attack.
vengeance.
We'll definitely take that.
Get ready to march. Double the patrols. On
Alright,
my
and then we'll head down.
terms.
I will do great things.
You
With
will.
me, brothers.
It's gonna recruit. Get some Nubian longbowmen.
Join me in adventure.
Hey, we can still run these spears. They're still really good. So cheap.
A
Yeah, I
fine
can't say no
selection
to
of
that.
warriors.
Firstborn son.
Be welcome in the court of Meneptah.
Okay, so we're
beloved
targeting her.
of the gods.
Go to... We need 20 regards to conspire. Give me 3 actions.
You know I regard you well.
Yeah,
If it
we
is in my power to
gossip.
help, I shall do so.
We conspire. Please help us. 40%.
I knew I could trust a fellow Egyptian to be reasonable.
We gossip. We conspire
How
next
unusual.
turn.
Pleasant conversations are few and far between at court.
They want this. Only 5 more points? This doubled. This was worth 10. This is now worth 20 here. And this, instead of being worth 15, it's worth 20 here. Oh, this was 25 in the other location. But I don't think we're coming back with stone. I'm pretty happy with our stone, so we're going to get this here. I might give up some wood because I don't really need to bring home wood. We do need to bring home food. So we probably want all the food they have here. Their unique item or item here is Ivory Worker, 12 turns of 10% boost plus 2 happiness or minus 20% upkeep forever for tier 5, 6, and 4? Tier 4, 5, 6 units. This is very good. For super late game item, this is super good. We don't need it yet. Because we're not at the super late game. Administrative buildings take 1 less workforce to upgrade. And that's also not bad for city building. Resource and recruitment building take 1 less. That's actually very good. We can shuffle this item around for a general who's sitting around to help us build stuff. Recruitment and resource in particular. -1 workforce speeds that up by a lot. We have 15 left though. Give up the trees. And we have 105. Yeah, I mean 20 wood for 60 or 30 for 300. Even that trade is good. Missile unit upkeep -10. So. I think this long term is better. This is super good, but we'll get it later. We get that. Just so that we have a cost that ends in a 5, we grab one of these. We don't want to waste any points. Not sure what else we want. Two of these boost. Doesn't seem that useful. We can take back a couple of the trees. Also doesn't seem like a great deal. Give up a food and just take... Yeah, let's give up 800 food though. Right before war. I'll bring home the wood. Even though we don't really need it. There's just nothing else I want. We're going home. I don't think there's anything we want here. Or that we can offer them. Coming back. All right. I think we get these upgraded first. We're gonna have a lot of problems here. I can't fix it. Not with 2 points, not with 4 points. Feels kind of pointless. Yeah, we saved the workforce to build this next turn. We need the food.
Amenmesse.
We did put the building in, right? I think we did. Yeah. Oh, let's cycle through these. Construction's also going to be cheaper. %, everywhere. It's ridiculous. Alright, I think we're good. I taking on this supposedly rank 2 faction. Generous, actually. They don't even need the stone. I mean, I don't even need the stone right now. I do need the food. Yeah, it's a smart deal. Let's do it. Also, make sure they don't fight us for the next few turns. The plague.
The divine court bids you welcome.
Someone's targeting
Here
us.
you serve at my behest.
It's the Pharaoh. Pay to talk to Dad? Sure.
May the gods look kindly upon you.
He's trying to discredit us as well. Next turn, we can still ask him to help us conspire. I don't want to pay the 200 gold.
Ruler of Kush.
Can we peek?
Viceroy of Kush.
No armies there. I do not want to go
Justice.
by myself.
I expect strong arms and open hearts.
What is this pricing?
The battlefield calls.
I mean, obviously we still have to pay upkeep, which is very expensive, but the recruitment cost is
Amenmesse.
ridiculous.
Golden Horn.
Oh, I need to know the name. The faces look the
By
same.
divine will.
Okay. Can't pronounce the name, but Kenny?
Embrace these divine ties.
I think he's stuck as our devoted general until he dies.
The might of Nubia. Let us band together. Let us make history.
We'll grab a couple of those instead, since he does have some synergies with Nubian units. Wait, did I see a negative recruitment
Be my
cost
brothers in arms.
because of all the discounts we're getting on spear units that we hit negative? Does that mean I
Ever
get bronze back for recruiting
To
them?
victory.
Because you can see the bronze cost rate disappeared off this unit, right? So we're at... Looks like we're getting 20 back. We're confirming it. We're using the elite unit right away.
Come
we did get
explore
it.
with me. Fight with honor.
We did get it.
Boldest of warriors.
Worldly warrior.
The sun shines on me.
I need his movement back. We're going to
On
war.
the move. I will triumph.
I can be in reinforcement range.
Driven by injustice.
Oh, let's have a proper talk.
Death to my
I fight for Egypt!
Yeah, we have no real big
the
problems.
fire of Nubia.
I can even maybe try to force some alliance
For
deals in this
Pharaoh's
time
glory.
period, but
All will remember.
I'm sure
that
we
is
can
not the
find
deal we're
something
here
to
for.
agree on.
He's not in war with anyone else who can't go to war with him using that method. We're just going to have to straight up declare. He's now down to faction rank 4. We're up from 42 to 13 strength.
I will do great things.
Endlessly wealthy.
Oh, where did this army come from?
Not another step.
Taste my golden blade.
We can build 9. Let's do these 2 for
So
now.
what if they do not know my name? The might of Nubia.
Now the question is, do they have another stack And are we in reinforcement range
For Nubia.
for this battle if we just walk?
I won't hold back.
Looks like we are. I mean, we're still not favored, but at least I feel comfortable that if they come out, we'll be okay here.
They can starve a while longer.
We buy every
Fine
single unit we can
selection
afford.
of warriors.
Food is coming back next turn, so we'll be okay. I'm thinking of summoning another general on this side to do the recruitment. Well, our guy's over there. He does not have 6 points, he has 3 points.
The might of Nubia.
Yep.
The sun shines on me. Join me in adventure.
They're so cheap right now, we have to just keep recruiting. But there's another front eventually. We're gonna rush it. It's just 2 turns of gold income. Bolster our food. Over here, we have the new slot. What are we gonna do with it? I think it's gonna be a temple. Either a temple. Oh, actually, no. It should be the goldsmith. Yeah, most definitely should be the goldsmith. We don't have enough workforce to do the second jump, so there's no point rushing it. Let's just drop the taxes. I don't need the bronze that's being produced here. I don't want this to dip down anymore. Okay, they got a population. I mean, now that we're not taxing it, technically this will help. No. Let's build this. And if we really want to fix our influence, we just pop a shrine. Alright, let's hope this works out. Let's hope there's no 20 stack coming in from somewhere else. He might sally out. Yep. It's a close fight. We're actually favored. They get to pick weather. Pretty open field. Basically, the plan is we spearmen the front and then we shoot with our archers. It's their strategy too. They have the recruit version. Basically, they have the tier 3 version or tier 2 version, and we have the tier 3 version. We're 1 tier above them. Oh, their garrison's loaded with the higher tier units. And we both specialize in archers with long range. It's just the native units, basically. The garrison commander is the archer, which helps us. I like our chances. I think overall we timed this war pretty well. We got all the units, we got them cheaply. We have a caravan coming back next turn, just when our food is going to get pressured. Alright, we want to wait for our reinforcement. It's pretty wide open. No one has chariots or anything like that, so no need to worry about that. The weather looks just dry. They are attacking us. We could opt to sit back and maybe burn some forest. What if we fight like here? Almost like corner camping a little bit. We get increased missile resistance as well. We probably want to clump them up a little bit more.
For glory.
Right at the edge of this grass.
Victory is certain. broken. I can feel it.
And then we shoot fire arrows into here, and then we burn them, basically. I don't mind this plan. Sounds pretty good.
Got the place. Speed wall. Stay put.
Yeah, our strategy is pretty straightforward. Form a wall. And we want to guard the reinforcement side as well, because we need them to run
I will not
across.
speak ill of those about to die. Not a step backwards.
Not a good formation for them, but it's okay. I actually feel like we don't have enough archers.
Not chasing.
I'm gonna pull most of these guys back as the battle starts, because I want them to funnel over here. But they start over here just to buy time for our reinforcement to get over here.
Onwards. Anything for victory. Too many javelins to count.
What if we double up?
To battle. Fight with honor. On the move.
Oh, no. Grab the wrong guy.
Power and pride. Into position. We will stun them to death. Arrows ready. Never falter. Pushing on. Spear wall.
Yeah, the formation gets really weird when you are halfway through movement.
Onwards. On the move. We will triumph. They have so many spears to throw.
Run. That last guy, please.
Marching.
With me, brothers. On the move.
So they're waiting for their reinforcement a little bit, so we do have a little bit of time to set up. I like that.
We will triumph. Into position.
We need more javelins.
Pushing on. Marching. Fighters of Nubia. Pushing on.
The overlap is not too
Never
bad.
falter. Spear wall. They bring shame to all of Nubia. It is
Formation
decided.
is a little weird to
position.
deal with.
Onwards. Fighters of Nubia.
On my way.
Fighters of Nubia. Power and pride. They have so many spears to throw. On the move. Marching.
Feels like easier to cancel formations, move them, and then put them back in.
The might of Nubia.
Yeah, it does become a thin line.
Brothers fighting, brothers.
See, but once we're in formation, unless we're in deployment, I can't stretch them out like that
Into position. Pushing on.
into nice shapes like this.
Fighters of Nubia.
Anyways,
To victory.
they'll be fine. We'll thin them out a little bit and then put them in formations.
Outnumber the heads.
The might of Nubia.
Eh.
Anything for victory. On the move. To battle. Nubian marksmen. For glory. To victory.
They would attack their own people.
Into position. Onwards.
If we just thin them out ourselves, they have to. Yeah, we just want them to pile in here and then we can burn them. Our other archers.
Fighters of Nubia. Marching! To battle!
Slightly back because they have really good
To
range.
position! Fight with honor!
Ones that don't have really good range.
Never falter!
These signs seem familiar.
In front.
Speed wall! Power and pride! Fighters of Nubia!
Our slings will bury them.
Pushing on!
They have long range archers too.
Archers!
Power and pride.
Archers, fire! We will triumph! Onwards!
Amenmesse!
Now I see them!
For glory. Pushing on. For glory. Fighters of Nubia. Send a barrage. The might of Nubia.
They're gonna go wider than we want, so we're gonna have to stack some defense on this side too.
On the move.
But this approach, I'm pretty sure we can just burn down and just kind of stall them.
You traitors go no further. For glory. It is decided. Pushing on. Spear wall. The might of Nubia.
How wide do they want to fight?
Pushing on. Marching. Marching. To battle. Fear us. Into position.
We can't really
Onwards.
create that many angles here.
Fight with honor. Pushing on.
The might of Nubia!
I think the fire's done spreading.
South!
Let's shoot regular arrows now.
Fear us. Speed wall.
All right, looks like they can get out. They turned basically. And charge them out.
On the move! Marching! Into position!
Slay them. To battle.
We have broken their spirit!
Fight as one.
All right, now we can finally start flanking. We have 2 front lines. We should be able to hold no problem.
Fighters of Nubia.
Get the range block chance up. I'll sit over here. You stay over there.
You will fall.
When our first line falters, we'll worry about it. Yeah, they're just very dense right now. It's okay.
Never falter. Power and
Go deep.
pride.
Go for all the
Into
archers.
position.
You guys flank
Push
out
on.
and then start shooting the javelin back into people's backs.
We will triumph.
We'll throw our cheap units into the enemy range.
Onward.
Their general's ready to be beaten back.
The might of Nubia.
The fire's doing really good.
Fear us! Onwards!
Go, go, go. Oh, he can sneak.
Hide
They have the
yourself.
sneaky.
On the move!
For glory. Never falter. Together.
They're almost out of
forever.
ammo as well. On some of those longer range ones that have been firing the whole time. Alright, start firing your javelin. Kill them. Just waste this group here. Let them waste their time.
for glory.
Yeah, these spearmen's gonna hold just fine.
Fighters of Nubia. Die! Into
Move
position.
a little bit wider. Kind of having 3 units
To victory.
occupied sort of 1. This guy is now fighting us in melee.
Pushing on. Fighters of Nubia.
Want to hit this group? Although
Run, brothers,
I think it's a lot of friendly fire as well. Yeah, the tall grass is burning, but I'm not going to shift our line right now. Just it's already been engaged. We can't really shift.
Fight
Go,
with
go,
honor.
go.
We will succeed. Fight hard. Fear us. To battle.
Push in.
Yes, to glory.
The fire is spreading through these tall grass here as well.
Onwards.
There is no hope.
They're
Never
firing
falter.
down.
Fight with honor.
The true
Alright, we're gonna go flank. Help with the fight.
Fighters of Nubia. The might of Nubia. Cut through them.
Push them into the burning forest. They're beat.
Get out of there.
This part not really, but they're standing on fire. They're now
Fighters
just
of
getting to the
Nubia.
second line.
Send them there.
Okay, we'll come over here and swing across.
Power
Alright,
and
you
pride.
chase that. You two double team this.
We will triumph.
Make
Fight at
contact. Kill
will. Cut
that.
through them.
advance, men! Moving on!
Get on top of the hill.
Fight with honor. Cut through them.
Alright, ignore them. Go over here.
Never falter.
This guy's still firing.
Break
Hit
their
him.
necks. We will succeed.
This is kind of a waste, but I can't really pull them out right
For
now.
glory.
No, it cannot be.
Alright. Our line held here. Second line's being broken through here.
To
I
battle.
could shift our archers, but I don't think I need to. I'm gonna send our general over here.
Viceroy of Kush!
Alright, let's go. Charge. Yeah, we should make quick work of that.
And her protector.
Back to where we need to micro a little bit more.
On the move. Pushing on. God save us.
Army loss?
Marching.
Army
Bring
loss.
them down.
I feel like we should sit here and just try to kill as many as we can,
Amenmesse!
given that we are still sieging them.
A pediment denies us.
Let our remaining ammo go to work.
Gods, no, please.
But this fire definitely did the trick. We definitely lost a lot of unit too, but that's why we recruited so many extra.
Now they know our strength.
We don't really have chariots to chase that much, but we do have units in good position that can kind of stall
Die.
and catch some of these fleeing enemies.
Meet your end.
Just try to get some more kills.
The might of Nubia.
Friendly fire much? We lost about less than 800. They lost about 2,300. Good ratio for us. Alright, they have 1,000 men remaining. As much as the food would help, I think in this case replenishment might be better.
Patience brings
They have
profit.
another 20 stack. He's not going to make it here this turn, but he's approaching our other settlement. The Pharaoh's dead.
The flesh is weak, but the soul of a pharaoh lives on for eternity.
This is what happened when you tried to discredit us. You mysteriously die of old age. And civil war erupts.
Is a delicate balance. But when brothers turn against each other, virtues are abandoned. And bloodshed is inevitable.
Change is coming to this land.
Alright, so are we part of the Civil War? I don't want to be if I have a choice. So Minfer is currently the stand-in for the Pharaoh. You can see all the ones with high amount of... We can join... Oh, it's by choice. Okay. So my opinion is we don't need to fight for the throne right now. It's too premature. We can let anyone become Pharaoh and then we can join Civil War by challenging within enough points to become a pretender. We need to secure the South. That's our first state. Ah, they have expanded.
How long can peace last?
But anyways, we will come back, take Kawa, which is the province capital. This is the hardest piece. Once this is secure, the rest should be a lot easier. We have our caravan back. We should be able to build enough of a defense with this outpost to defend that 20-man army. I think it'll take them maybe a turn. They can destroy this monument for us if they want. I'm okay with that. And then we basically want to buy some time here. And hopefully the threat of us just crossing over forces that army to come back. It's somewhere over here right now, probably laying ambush. There's an outpost here which increases the garrison to 15 in here. So that means there's extra units here, but not many extra units here. And there's another 20 stack. But once we wipe this army out, I think the advantage is going to be heavily in our favor, especially against minor settlement fights. The big ones are the tough ones. So overall, not bad. We'll continue this push, take out Kawa, and then turn our eye to Napata, which is going to be a different challenge because they will once again be fighting on both sides of the coast, and they also surround us to the north a bit. So we need to bulk up our military in Musha, put our defense here in Musha. The advantage for us is that this province here for us, the Kerma province, pretty much is where we can build military units, and it borders all the enemies that we want to fight right now. So that is a key advantage that we're going to hold on to, and hopefully once we get more food here and more food here, we can, take Wuhan afterwards and then just keep growing up as we go north, and eventually we'll have enough legitimacy to be a pretender faction, grab the throne for real, and then deal with the coming of the sea people, which should happen pretty soon as well. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you all next time. Bye!